started to draw some conclusions based on assumptions, like based on those data points, she's not reputable, she can't sing, this is a waste of my time. So really started drawing some conclusions, and at least some of them were probably taking some action. So I'm not going to really give this my full attention. Maybe I'll go get a soda. Just depends on like what was going to happen, which they could have robbed themselves from that particular situation. So kind of cut to, if I'm a recording executive and I did the same thing, I think she was the second top selling artist of the year 2 years ago, but she was like, the numbers were huge in an industry that doesn't see huge numbers anymore. So now let's talk about the Ladder of Inference post singing. So what did we see like with that additional data? What were some of the kind of conclusions and assumptions people were making and actions? So after they actually heard her sing, what were some of the assumptions? What was it? Sure.
Well, in seconds, they get reverse opinions.
Yeah, so they came back down the ladder, collected some more information, and all of a sudden the assumptions are like, you know what? She sings great. And maybe the conclusions are like, she's gonna be huge. She can be as big as Elaine Page. And like, you know what? I'm gonna get on my feet and I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna come and celebrate this woman. So it was a very, very different kind of course of actions based on the data and the verifying and the collecting of more information. So it's just a great way to highlight kind of the power and human nature. We do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'll find myself just busy kind of executing a plan based on what I think is the truth, and I'll catch myself saying, wait a minute. I didn't validate this. There were other considerations that I should think about. Did any of you guys read Blink? Gladwell, Blink?
Yes.
Yeah, the whole kind of premise there is that kind of snap judgment and how we take all those actions that we think are very kind of evolved and thoughtful, but not necessarily. Kind of the same idea. All right, so we've already established that the way that we use the tool, it's a mental model, it's a framework for us to think about our own taking action as well, especially for all of you, to help other people think about the actions they're about to take. How do we do that is really through questioning, and we'll talk more about that in a second. The ladder gives us a mechanism to have